Are you struggling getting your kids to love to read or just to read, period? Does it feel like a chore or like homework? It's time to get introduced to the books that will encourage your kids to read. I'm Becky Parkinson, a director with Osborn Books and More, and excited to show you our chapter books. The cool thing is that all of our books were actually popular in another country first before coming here to the United States and being released. That means you already have a hit on your hands and it's something that kids will want to read. So I'm going to start off with showing you the gateway drug to reading. I'm so not even kidding. The author had struggling readers, and so she came up with these awesome books that there really is nothing out there like them. They are fabulous reading level so that kids, that once they read one, it's so encouraging they feel like they can read anything afterwards. It's a cross between a chapter book and a picture book. It builds confidence to take off on any chapter books. Buy one and you'll want them all, I promise. So you may as well get them in the set. We have an awesome set that you get 3 free in the set and a free backpack as well. All right, this is the next step. It's called the Billy Bee Mystery Series. The same author wrote these. They're wonderful mysteries, and kids literally eat these up. Jack is also in here as well. And then moving on to some fabulous, interesting, fun books. Okay, you will love this. Look at all the pictures in here. Any kids that are struggling to read need lots of pictures. It really builds confidence. It makes it easier for them. Plus, they're fun. So this is the Fizz book series, and this is a cross between Encyclopedia Brown and Pet Detectives. Anytime you get books that they love when they're younger and you're investing in them when they're younger, then they are going to absolutely love to read and they'll want to do it more and more. So when they get older, it's not going to be hard or a chore. Now, doesn't mean that you've missed out if your kids are older and they're not loving to read. By the way, these are fairy ponies and fairy unicorns, which are wonderful. They go in a special portal and go on all sorts of awesome fantasy adventures. All right, Penny Dreadful and EJ12. I love these because they're adventure stories. Penny Dreadful is a great cross between Junie B and Ramona and Magic Treehouse. You'll love those. These EJ12 is a great girl heroine. She is a regular girl by day, but then a spy by night. A little bit like the show Casey Undercover. All right, here are some wonderful action adventures for your kids. Axl and Beast, fabulous series about robots and adventures. I mean, what boy wouldn't love these? They're kind of like Phineas and Ferb in a book. Wheel Nuts, kind of like Mario Kart meets Captain Underpants, but without the underpants, right? But they are really funny and crazy and encourage kiddos to read. All right. Bear Grylls has come out with an awesome adventure series. If you're familiar with his show, you know that your kids will love it, right? Lots of animals and adventures. These are the extreme adventures. Kids literally, I run out of these at all my book fairs. They're a great cross between I Survived, Animal Planet, and 39 Clues. Operation Robot Storm is from the Mythical Ninth Division series. These are a cross between Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Star Wars, and graphic novels. Kids love those and want to read more of them. This is the Gateway series. They keep making more and more of these because of how popular they are. They do have a few pictures within them. They're a great cross between Narnia, Harry Potter, Scooby-Doo, and Wrinkle in Time. Here's the portal for the aliens to come visit, and there's a cool adventure that they go on with each one, and they have to solve a mystery. All right, here's Choose Your Own Ever After. If you ever liked the Choose Your Own Adventure books when you were a kid, yes, you would like them. Yes, your kid would like them. It's a cross between Twilight and that romancy kind of young teen stuff. Fun. True stories. These are fabulous if you have a kid that likes nonfiction, but they need some help with chapter books. These are a wonderful way to read those. They're a great cross between I Survived, Magic Treehouse, and any nonfiction. Impossible Quest is a wonderful fantasy. This would make a great read aloud. If your kiddos are not loving reading, it's time to pick up a book that's above their reading level and read aloud to them. That can show them how much fun reading is and what they're getting to. Star of Deltora is another fabulous fantasy. It's a mix between Pirates of the Caribbean, Lord of the Rings, and the author also wrote Deltora Quest. So if you're familiar with that, you would also love this. Also the show, it reminded me a little bit of the show Moana. Map Maker, this boy is called on to make a map of the world, but he is so young, so how the heck will he do it? Well, he jumps on a ship. It's a cross between Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Percy Jackson, and Hunger Games, and he has all sorts of wonderful adventures to keep the attention span of your kids. Last 13 is only sold in a set. We used to sell it on their own, but guess what? Kids were begging for the next book, so parents, help them out. And by the way, we give it to you over 30% off, so get a bunch of books for free in that set. This is a great cross between 39 Clues, Percy Jackson, Hunger Games, Divergent, Da Vinci Code, Michael Vey, X-Men, National Treasure. It's the end of the world, and these dreamers have to solve it. It starts off with a bang, too. Great series. Sword of Koromori is a wonderful series. My son loves it so much. It's a great cross between Michael Veit, Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, and Greek myth. He's loved it so much that he just like sells it to everyone just by talking to them because of how much he loves it. And if you need a good classic mystery, this one is Clockwork Sparrow. There are 3 books in the series. It's a fabulous, fabulous series, classical mystery. We also have the Osborn Graphic Legends. These are wonderful. They do not make these unless there is action on every single page. So that means that kids are not going to want to put these down. And then last but definitely not least, this shelf that I love in my office the most, the ones that my kids come to the most, is my illustrated stories shelf. We have lots of these books, and they are fabulous because they have so many books within a book. So you can grab one, and when you go on vacation or anything, or just anytime, you've always got a lot of books with you, anywhere from 8 to 20 books within a book, and lots of different illustrators as well. These are the comfort food of reading is what I call them. Because they get used so much at my house, I'm always happy to get more of them. So this is the illustrated stories from Shakespeare. We also have Dickens and Greek myths, so that your kids really learn these and love these stories when they're young, so that when they get to them in high school or college, they already have an understanding of the stories and they don't have a problem with the words or anything like that. There are so many more choices, but this would be an all-day video, an all-day marathon. So comment below so we can find the perfect book for the kiddos in your life. Thanks for watching.